Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode in my Minecraft survival world. That was a bit weird. I think, which view is better? Which one do you want? This one or this one right here? I think I'll stick with this one, to be honest. But yeah, we are going to be doing nothing to do with villagers in this episode. There's not going to be any villager moving or making any villager breeders or anything like that. Which may come as a relief to some of you because we have been doing that for the past 4 episodes or so. And don't get me wrong, that was a really fun project to work on so far, and we are going to be getting back to it. But just for now, we're going to be working on some other stuff as well, just so we keep up to track with all of the different pieces of work which we're going to be doing in this base area. And actually, we're going to be doing some aesthetic projects and basically changing up the whole look of this area, because it does look kind of cool so far, but there's all these kind of little bits and pieces which are just missing, all over the place. And for example, we have the flowers here and everything, which is really cool. But on the sides of these paths, like, I don't know, these flowers are just randomly sort of placed here. I don't think it looks as good as it could. And we also don't have adequate lighting in some places, which means that mobs can spawn, like for example down there in my base garden area thing. And we also have several sort of little things over there which need fixing up after the creepers in last episode, where we tried to catch a creeper, and that worked out really well as well. So basically I just have to go around and fix up this place. But first of all, what I'm going to do is actually go and place down some of these ores that I've got, because I've been mining down below using the haste beacon right here, and I've extended the area a little bit. It doesn't seem to really grow that much despite the fact that I mine there every now and then, but no matter how much I mine, it just doesn't seem to grow that area. But anyway, I have got myself a few ores right here, so I'm just going to put down these ores, and luckily I've got mending on my silk touch pick here, so I'm going to put that in my offhand, and it only seems to actually repair with XP when it's in your offhand for some reason. I think that's because that sort of prioritizes it. And if I didn't have these mending boots or anything else which is mending, that's the only other mending thing I have, I think, then this should sort of mend automatically. But I do have to put it in my offhand, and then I'm going to go break down some of these ores, get all of the XP, and that should hopefully repair my pick as well, which would be really cool. Alright guys, so I may have gone a little bit crazy here with my coal placing. I think I've created a huge tower. And yeah, we're nearly at the edge of the beacon beam right here, where it's meant to go on forever, but I don't think it will. But here you can see sort of all of the stuff that we've built so far, and looking at it like this, I don't actually think this base area is that complicated. I don't think there's much to actually see, and we could do a lot better than this. Like, I'm pretty sure that we can build quite a few more different aesthetic projects and other things instead of all of these sort of farms which we have, because we have the sugarcane farm, the crop farm over there, and the pumpkin and melon farm right over there, and then we have the other pumpkin farm, the other melon farm over here, a wheat farm which we made towards the beginning, or I think I already had that before I started the series, and this cactus farm as well. So we've got all of these farms going on all over the place, and I'm getting slightly nauseous here. I hope I don't fall down and sort of lose all my XP and everything. But yeah, we can do a lot more in the way of aesthetic projects, I'm thinking. So I know that this is quite foggy over here, so it's hard to see, but you can tell that that looks really cool, where we've got all of those kind of trees and things like that surrounding my house over there. So I think I want to kind of decorate the place a little bit more, build in some cool looking structures. We've obviously got the watchtower, which we barely ever go to, and also this mansion and this huge, pretty much ugly looking tree. You can barely see it here, but if I just take it to the corner of my screen like that, then you can just about see the whole tree. And yeah, we are definitely going to be working on that thing in today's episode, because it looks really terrible. I really just hate the look of that. It's just like a square kind of tree. But anyway, I'm going to keep placing down more of these until I get to the block limit, and then I'm just going to break them all down and go all the way to the bottom again. I don't know why I'm finding this so awesome, but I've never actually reached the height limit right there. So you can see the thing pops up when I try and place a block here, which is really awesome. I've never actually reached that before. But anyway, time to mine all of this down. And as you can see, my pick on the left there is actually like bobbing up and down every now and then, and that means it's basically being repaired by all of the XP, which is absolutely awesome. And another thing which I forgot to point out, if you can look to the top right hand corner of the screen right there, you can see where I get all of my ice from, those ice farms on the top of those hills right there, those extreme hills, which are pretty much mountains to be fair. But that's where I get all of my ice from, if you're ever wondering. So yeah, we have been getting quite a few ores and things like that from here. As you can see, we've got a few stacks of redstone blocks, coal blocks, and also nearly 1.5 stacks of lapis as well, and 11 diamond blocks, which is pretty cool. So we've got all of this iron, which we probably don't need to smelt, because we're probably going to make a new iron farm afterwards again. But yeah, this place doesn't seem to be extending that much, but now I look at it, actually it's probably because we put these torches everywhere and there's no kind of shadows, so it makes everything look small. And you know what, I'm just going to leave that creeper to despawn there. I don't really take him on after the last episode, which was filled with creepers. But anyway, I think we're going to get on with actually doing all of the aesthetic projects now in this area, and I think it's going to be absolutely awesome, so I can't wait to get started. So before we get started with all of the crazy aesthetic projects around here, I've got this big gaping hole which was made by a creeper in my launcher system right here. So what I'm going to do is just repair this thing, watching through all of the tutorial just again, and hopefully this thing will be up and running again, and then we can decorate all of this area a little bit better. Okay, so I never expected to be seeing this again, and yeah, we've got a creeper in there. Okay, well, I don't want any creepers in there right now. So when I don't need a creeper there, it's really easy just to get one in. In fact, it spawns in there, and it notices me as well. So this is kind of strange. Okay, I think I'm gonna get out of here, because now apparently it wants to kill me, unlike last time when I needed it to try and kill me. And it's over there. Okay, yeah, Minecraft is weird. Yep, I'm just going around lighting up the place over here, just adding in some cobblestone walls and putting some torches on top of them. I don't know how this actually looks, and I'm not too sure why I'm lagging so much today. That is a little bit weird. And all of the zombie sounds are due to that guy down there, wherever he is, Jim. And I don't know which cell he's in, but he's in one of them. So I'm having constant mob noises over here, which is a slight downside to all of that. And I could turn down my mob volume, but you know, that's probably going to get me killed, so probably not the best idea. But yeah, I don't know how this looks. I think it's kind of alright, but there's not really that much cobblestone going on elsewhere in the build, so it might not actually suit too much. So I don't know, maybe I should just get rid of this middle one here, or maybe I should actually put them in like this. So I think this would suit much more, just having these guys in between the stairs right here, not like that. And yeah, I am lagging like crazy. I don't know what's going on here, but yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. Although it kind of changes the design just a little bit, but I still think it kind of looks better. So I think I'm probably going to go with that, although I'll try out using some fences as well. In the end, I've just gone with having them down below like this, so all cobblestone pillars are kind of at every time there's a wooden pillar. I've just got a cobblestone pillar at the bottom, and it's just got a torch on top of it, so I think that's looking pretty cool. I've also repaired this bit, or one of the corners, which was broken from one of the creeper explosions. But now we have to fix this bit, so this is all a little bit messed up. What I'm going to do is just go ahead and basically come up with a little bit of a new design here. Maybe I'm probably going to keep in the spruce wood flooring. I think this is spruce wood, just because I think it looks pretty cool. But I think I'm going to add in some new ways of lighting this place up. And oh, this is a little thing which I've had here for ages, Puffy. I don't even know why that's there anymore, but it's just been there for ages. And so yeah, I'm just going to try repairing this thing out. I've made some progress here, and I've replaced all of the normal glass which we had here with black stained glass, which I think looks much better in a flooring type of arrangement. It looks pretty cool. I've added these two little bits here as well. I don't know really why, but they just kind of tend to work. And everything else is pretty much fixed. I've just fixed in these wooden fences that we had here, and also now I'm thinking of going ahead and putting in some of these things around the place. So obviously I don't know how I'm going to light these up. I'm going to have to use a lever from below by the looks of things, which should kind of be okay if I can just get in a lever right underneath, and it looks like I don't have one, but if you just imagine having a lever in the place of that, so that could actually light them up from below. I don't think it looks too bad down below like this, and it will kind of light up the place from the top as well. So maybe this will work out. Let me see how it works. Yeah, so that looks really beautiful and nice in my opinion. I really love the way that this looks. It just looks so much more kind of, I don't know, open, modern than it did before. I don't know whether I need these or not. But let's see what the light levels are. Yeah, they look okay. Not having these torches on the walls, which I think we're getting a little bit crazy. These ones next to the doors are alright. These ones here. But I think the other torches were kind of unnecessary. And now they are definitely unnecessary. We don't need these guys anymore, I don't think. So we've got, yeah, good light levels over here. We're not going to get any mobs spawning, hopefully. Actually, these blocks are 8 here. So we will need to add in some more redstone torches or something like that. But just before I do that, I need to go ahead and actually get rid of the front doors of this house, and I need to go and put in some iron doors instead. And the only reason is that we are going to be basically building a villager breeder in this area as well in the future. So not just yet. I don't actually know how this looks. This probably looks kind of terrible, but at least zombies can't break down my doors anymore. Not that they ever really have. But yeah, that will have to do, to be honest. I don't think I can fit in like a redstone door into this area. The wooden doors looked a lot better, but I just simply can't have any wooden doors in this area anymore, so I'm going to have to get rid of them. But that's okay, I'm really not too bothered about that, as long as they kind of work, which they do, apparently. Well, they should close any second now, unless my Minecraft has frozen or something like that. Ah, there's a door on top of that pressure plate, which is why it's not closing. That's weird. Let me just actually pick up all of these doors. That should work now. Yep, there we go. And so yeah, apart from that, we have to actually go to this upper floor right here, and I want to get rid of all of this oak wood because it just looks terrible, to be fair. I don't really like it in the ceiling, and I should probably get rid of the F3 menu right there. And I'm still lagging quite a lot, which I'm not too sure about. But anyway, I think I'm going to try and make myself like a proper bedroom up here now. Because so far I've not really had a proper bedroom. Everything's just been a little bit messed up and all over the place. I've just been sleeping anywhere. So I guess that, you know, I need a proper bedroom for this place, and I'm actually going to have to go and replace these ones as well, aren't I? So yeah, that may not look very nice at all from up above, but hopefully it looks okay. Let's see how it looks. I don't know about you guys, but I think that does kind of ruin the look of the house just a little bit. Yeah, the iron doesn't really suit. It's okay in the bottom there, but right at the top there, it probably just doesn't work. But you know what? I think I can kind of tolerate it for now. The only other option would be to go up here and put in some, or actually have no doors over here at the top, so just to leave it open. But I kind of think it's better with the door anyway, so I think I'm just going to leave it as it is. But now I'm just going to work on getting rid of all of this stuff right here and clearing up this top level and adding in some interesting looking stuff over here. So I just replaced all of the oak wood with spruce wood planks here, or spruce wood slabs at least, and they look pretty cool. So I'm thinking that this is the way we should probably go. I've got black stained glass here, which to replace all of the other stained glass which we had here. Actually, it was plain glass which we actually had here originally, but I think I want to get rid of this bit right here and probably just keep it as stone bricks or something like that. So let's see how this looks. I might just be able to keep this as stone bricks. And yeah, that looks pretty decent so far. So it's a little bit complicated, but I want to make it look a little bit more simple. And from down below, yeah, it looks kind of okay. It looks kind of okay, but this bit right here probably needs to be changed around a bit. Where we have all of these bits of stone brick, actually, that we just put in, we probably don't want to have them there because they kind of make it look a little bit different to what I was expecting. But yeah, this is why I was finding it so difficult to actually do this roof section before, because it's just really hard sometimes to actually get the right pattern in and things like that with the blocks. But yeah, I'm not too sure about the levers right here. We're just going to have to light up the place like that if we don't want to use torches. So that's the best alternative I've really got. And yeah, this should work okay. So hopefully this will look okay once we actually add in some more redstone lamps. And I just need to get myself some more spruce wood planks. In fact, I should be able to make them right here. And we should be good with this thing. So all of the floor is done now, and it's pretty much the same as what we have down below. It's a similar kind of design, and we've got all of these redstone lamps in here, which make it look pretty good, and the black stained glass as well. So if you just go down below, then you can see they're kind of like perfectly arranged. Even though I didn't try to arrange them like this, they just happen to be 4 blocks apart in like every direction, so they're like a perfect grid. Which is pretty awesome indeed. I didn't actually expect that they would turn out that well. But anyway, I've got a little bit of a crazy idea up here in the room above. I kind of want to split it up into 3 different rooms, which, yeah, it may sound a little bit crazy, but I think I can do this. So if I actually break all of these slabs right here, then I should be able to go and get some oak wood and just kind of split up the room even further, and hopefully come up with 3 rooms out of this, one of which could be our bedroom. I've started building the beginnings of a little bit of a wall right here, and I'm also replacing all of these oak wood planks right here, or oak wood slabs, I always say the wrong thing, with these dark oak wood slabs, which look a little bit better. Once I actually get them over all of the place, then they'll actually look a little bit better than they do at the moment, because they don't seem to fit in well with the oak wood, but we're not going to have any of that in just a second, hopefully. And I've also got another idea, which is to actually not have the wall right here, but just to have that as sort of to add a little bit of depth, just by doing something like this and having the wall a little bit further along. So by doing this, it just makes it look a little bit cooler, just with this bit of depth like that. And it's got the sort of thing going on with this window section here, which kind of just like gives it a little bit of a more of a gradual transition, if you like. And falling down right here when I don't want to. I should also get rid of these, I think, and replace them with dark oak slabs, and that might look a little bit better. I think this sort of goes well. I don't know about the combination actually between the spruce wood and the dark oak wood, and if it doesn't look too good, I might just change it out and replace it with what was there before. I mean, this side does look a little bit more boring than this side, and yeah, I think it's okay, to be fair. So I've been doing a little bit of work here, but I kind of am totally not sure about this whole thing right here. So we've got the dark oak wood slabs, but I think there's just too many slabs right there to make it look any good, and I'm also not sure about these gaps here, which I had for windows. Maybe I can just leave like 1 gap for a single window there. That will probably be a little bit better. And yeah, so you just have a little peeky hole here or something like that. But apart from that, I think I can get rid of some of these slabs as well, maybe, but I don't know. Actually, it could be that this is okay. Obviously, I've added in the stone brick as well. And I've added in all of the dark oak slabs right here on the top, on the roof, and that seems to look okay. But another thing I want to do is also get rid of this and kind of make it a little bit different with all of the with the door here. I just want it to take up less space somehow. And actually, I think the best thing to do would probably be to actually raise the floor level right here to 1 block higher, just so that we can have this door on that 1 block higher, or this door level to be on that higher level. And we can also get rid of these and actually put in redstone blocks, but then cover the whole thing in carpet, which should look awesome. And then we can actually make a little bedroom here, and we can obviously do the same thing on the other side as well. So that's basically what I'm going to start work on just now. I'm kind of liking this now. I've added in a little bit of decoration on the top here, got some stairs and some more slabs, and I think it looks pretty cool. I've got also some cobblestone walls here with the with these fences as well, and some glass panes and things like that. And if we go inside here, I've actually raised the floor and everything is looking pretty plain, but it's also looking quite cool. So we've got all of the fences at the top here, and the cobblestone walls and things like that. I've yet to decorate the inside of this place, and I can't reach that dirt block, unfortunately. But I did want to actually have like a door here, and so since we can't actually use any more wooden doors, I was thinking of doing something else. I was searching up some designs for like kind of secret entrances and things like that, and I don't know if this actually works in Minecraft anymore or how it works, but we may just be able to do this. Yes, we can. So we can just have like a painting here and walk straight through it, but obviously we need a bigger painting than that. This is not the correct size, so we're just gonna have to keep pressing this until we basically get the correct size, and then this should work out just fine. Alright, so both of these sides are done and they are looking awesome, if a little bit complicated. So I think there's probably too much detail on this side, and this side is done as well. And as you can see, I've also gone and used these paintings. If I just get the shield out of the view right there, I've used sort of single paintings instead of one big painting, but I kind of think that makes it look a little bit too complicated. So what I'm going to do is just get rid of these and just try and use a single painting instead of 4. So it usually takes a while to select the right one here, but that is the one that I want on that side. That's okay. And over here I can just go ahead and put in another one. Yeah, that's kind of decent. I'd probably want another one, but I'll go and change that in just a second. So now we have to build something inside here. And to be honest, I've got no idea how to do that, but I love building things and sort of making them work in small spaces like this. Obviously either side is identical, and again, yeah, I'm not too sure about all of the detail here. I feel like we need a break from all of these dark oak slabs, which are just kind of covering everything. So we've got just spruce wood on this side and a couple of bits of dark oak. That looks okay, but when you have all of the dark oak wood here, I don't know, it could be a little bit overwhelming. I want to try and do something else, but I'm not too sure how exactly I can break up all of this dark oak wood and make it look a little bit better. I think the first thing to do would be just to get rid of these. And originally these fences right here were spruce wood anyway, so they weren't dark oak wood. I actually changed them, but now I think I'm just going to either leave them out or change them back to what they were. Yeah, I think we do need something down there, but they probably should be these ones instead. So that looks a little bit better, just to get off from using all of that dark oak wood. I think that gets a bit crazy. And yeah, I'm not too sure how I can make this look less complicated and a little bit more simple. There's a lot going on here, I think. Just a little side note here, while trying to power these redstone torches right here, or these redstone lamps, sorry. I think I may have been calling these things redstone torches for a while, but they are redstone lamps. That's what I meant all this time. So I actually figured out a pretty cool looking way to kind of power these things, where you just have a redstone torch and a piece of redstone on top. So that could be like another way, but I think that the levers still kind of look better. I wish that we could sort of use the levers in this direction instead, but they will always switch towards one direction. I don't know which way it is, like east or west or something like that, but they're always going to go that way, so that kind of doesn't look too good, but it's okay. I think it's better than the way the redstone torch looks, but at least I gave it a shot. So with the rainbow of different colors to choose from with the beds, I've gone a little bit crazy here, but I'm thinking of going for cyan actually. So this is a cyan bed. You've probably never seen it before, but we do have these things in Minecraft now, so I figured I might as well use them. And so I'm going to put like 4 different beds in each room to symbolize sort of one bed here, one here. So we've technically got 2 in each room, but they're 4 individual beds. So let's think of them as double beds, I guess. We're getting very complex here. And I'm just going to try and figure out a way of basically making these things look quite cool, and I'm honestly not too sure how to do that, like I said, because we've got such a small amount of area here. So I've been building away this thing for quite a while now, and I think it looks pretty awesome indeed so far. So I'm quite happy with what I've been able to do in this small little space here. We've got these beds with the cobblestone walls and everything, and the chests and random things just dotted around the place. We already had the flower pots in there before. This was like almost like a loft area. I feel kind of stupid for not having built all of this in before, because it makes the place look a lot different. And by the way, I did want to use 3 paintings here instead of just 1, because I think it might add a little bit of variation to the place. But yeah, like I say, I've got a random redstone lamp right here. I'm probably going to add in a note block or a jukebox or 2, something like that. And here I'm trying to come up with a kind of a nice chandelier type thing, or a light at least. And this is one way of doing it. I've got some glass panes right here which kind of look like a wire, and this redstone lamp is kind of hanging off of it with the switch right there, which I think looks pretty interesting, pretty cool indeed. The other option would be to go kind of old style and get rid of these things and just use some fences along with some torches like this. So I could have something like this, which is actually what I'm kind of tending towards, just because we've got so many redstone torches, redstone lamps, sorry, all over the place. I kind of think this looks a little bit better. I'm not sure about it. Maybe in the other one I'll include a sort of a hanging light. And so yeah, I have got to build another one. But another thing is, I think I should add in a little bit of a rug here as well. Oh yes, now I can present to you the completely finished upper section of my house, and I think it's looking absolutely awesome. I've also added in some grey carpet, by the way, over here, just to add in a little bit of colour in this sort of hallway section that you've got here. And we've got the awesome looking bedrooms, which are finished off with some crazy little rugs over here. So I've got some purple and dark grey right here. It's a little bit of a weird jazzy combination, and I don't know if it's because I've just been sort of playing Minecraft for such a long time that I don't realize how weird this looks, but I think I'm just gonna go for it, and I think it just suits just about. It just about works, so I'm kind of happy with that. And obviously on the other side we've got some red and dark grey instead, which also seems to just about work. And yeah, these rooms are looking pretty cool. I was going to use the redstone lamps at the top here, but instead I just chose to go with the chandelier effects thing. And we can also go out onto the balcony, of course, which is another feature which was already there before. And I'm really happy with the painting idea here, because I did want it to be kind of sealed off, both of the rooms in some way or the other, and have a kind of a landing hallway kind of thing here. So it is going to be a little bit hard sometimes to be able to build things in this area without using wooden doors at all, but we seem to have managed to do it. But anyway, that is enough for this episode. We have done tons and tons of stuff and gone well over the time limit, and I've really enjoyed building everything that we have today. I would have wanted to do more, but in the next episode we will finish off and do all of the other aesthetic projects around this base area which we need to do. But anyway, if you did like this episode, please be sure to leave a like, and also, as always, feel free to subscribe. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.